This is about stopping really political corruption at the highest levels, from the governor all the way down to the local level. What we have is a politically connected developer that is trying to ignore the rules that we as citizens that live in this state should expect people to live by. So we're not asking for somebody not to develop their property, we're just saying develop it the way the rules say you should be. You know, the important parts of protecting the environment, coastal areas, our bay waters, what we call the kitchen, where we have juvenile fish that are going to be replaced by predators that'll eat the juvenile fish, and we won't have this resource that's a habitat for commercial recreational fishermen. They want to plug a 2.5-mile lagoon, dredge it, and go right through significant historical sites. They want to take out wetlands that they could avoid. They want to wall our shoreline with 24 10-story high-rises that would be unprecedented on the west coast of Florida. There is no place that I know of where 24 150-foot buildings would just be next to each other along anywhere. And so here in Manatee County, that has rules to protect us. We have state rules that protect us, and it seems like everybody just wants to look the other way because of who the person is. And we're out here to say it has to stop. No way, Aqua Bay, because you don't meet the rules. One of the things we want to do is have a similar protest in front of the county administration building somewhere around 12:45 to 1 o'clock. Real short, same level of effort hopefully. So if you're not planning on coming to the county commission meeting, want to have lunch downtown, bring your sign. We'll just be right there in front of the county administration building, get an attention, and then we'll, like Jane said, try to get into the chambers somewhere between around 1:15. So it's very important that we're there first. May 4th, this Thursday. May 4th,
this Thursday. It's coming fast.
Okay.
Anybody who has Facebook, get on there and post it. A really good question just now. When you get there, you can fill out a paper and you can speak. You will be given 3 minutes to speak. Now, mind you, depending on the numbers of people who want to speak, you could be waiting a long time to get to speak, but we hope you will hang with us, and we just have to do this, guys. We have to do this. Okay? Yep. And of course, if you haven't been there, haven't had the pleasure, the chambers is on the bottom floor. If Baruch fills that chamber first, and I think some of us are going to try hard to get there early, because what they'll do is they'll put us on 2 other floors. And many of you who are with Mosaic issue know what they will do. They'll put us on other floors.
The other thing is we have a spiritual leader, Bobby here, representing the Indian cause, and part of what they want to do is take the lagoon and dredge right through a known archaeological site that the Indians used to use years ago. So it's not only the environment issues, it's the causes that the Indians have with protecting their historic resources, as well as the traffic impact that we all know is out there. But the sad part, this meeting, they're going to kick the traffic issue down the road because it's not approved as part of this meeting.
Well, I think a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, and somebody called a friend of mine to what is going on here, and also one of the sacred sites always remains, or all of those things, usually in the wetlands. So when they're trying to develop the bay, and so they're involved with that, our interest to sacred site. So that's why we're here to protect that. I think when there's a lot of development moving into Florida, and we have to challenge them almost every time. And so I think it's not going to stop, but we need some help for other indigenous people who come to stand beside us, and one of them came to us not too long ago, and we're grateful for that. And so I think all the indigenous people come together to stand up for their rights and their home not being destroyed. And these people, the newcomers, come to our land because they don't have no roots, they don't have no connection of our land. So they're destroying it as they go. Somehow we need to get together and stop all this killing the future of life, not only the earth, also killing the unborn life and unborn we need to protect them. So we're asking for other people come and stand beside us to protecting their future of life. So we're asking for the help. Thank you.
This is I did this as an isometric, a crude isometric projection. The angle and everything is drawn down in the bottom in that white piece of paper. It's based on the approximate angle of this photograph. I used the height of the mangrove fringe, which is known to be on average about 25 feet, as a way of scaling up the buildings. And I used the building plan that has been put before Swiftmud, the Water Management District, as my template, because that's the only one that shows any actual building. Baruf is showing 3 different site plans to 3 different agencies. So anyhow, that's it works out to be a virtual wall, just like this.
Aqua